Hello, my dearest students of 9A, 9B, 9C, and 9D. Good morning. Hello, my class. Good to see you again in our class today. And this is a special class for us today with our special program that is teaching younger learners with fun. And so today we will have a special guest teacher from Parakanita Senior High School of Magelang with Mrs. Chris Tandy, our guest teacher today. Okay, class, I hope that you all join in our class today. And so make sure you all open your camera. You all open your camera so we can meet each other and see each other too. And don't forget, when later you have any questions, and we really hope that you have a good cooperation in our class. Okay, very good, class. And now we are going to start our class, and better for us to start by praying first. Okay, let me lead the prayer for our meeting today. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Lord our God, please be with us in our session today, especially for our students who wants to learn something related about procedure. And we really hope you will be with us with our guest teacher today, Mrs. Tandy, who will give us, give a material for us today with a special teaching for us. And we really hope you will be with us and every student get benefit for our activity today. Lord, be with us, and in the name of Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen. Thank you, class. Okay, today, again, this is a class, and all our class have the same thing to do from 9A, 9B, and also 9C. So we will have our menu of our activity today in our class today. That will be there will be opening, and then the second is speech, and the third will be in the main menu, that is teaching and learning younger learners with Mrs. Chris Tandy, our special guest teacher today. And the last, we are going to close our class today. Okay, well, my class, again, it's good to join with us, and everyone should be happy to enjoy our class today, and so special in our time. Good, thank you, class. And now we are going to continue to our second menu. That is a speech from Mr. Widodo, the Vice Head of Junior High School of Parakanita. Time is yours, Mr. Widodo.
Thank you, Mr. Antan. Matikan.
Ya, di sini akan mewakili SMP bahwa pada hari ini kita akan mengadakan PJJ dengan SMA Tarakanita. Yang saya hormati Ibu Kepala SMP Tarakanita, Ibu Rahayu, dan Bapak Kepala SMA Tarakanita, Pak Edi. Dan saya hormati juga Miss Christine dan Mr. Antar ya, yang hari ini akan membawakan PJJ untuk kalian semua. Nah, mengapa kita mengadakan PJJ hari ini? Ya, kita biar menambah suasana baru. Ya, kemarin dengan Pak Antar, sekarang ditambah dengan Miss Kristanti nanti ya. Jadi ada suasana baru, ada inovasi baru. Nanti mereka beliau berdua itu dapat memberi kalian inspirasi yang baru. Nah, ini diadakan kenapa? Ini sebenarnya termasuk dalam rangka kerja Yayasan Tarakanita yang intinya bahwa di Tarakanita itu ada pembaruan layanan, kalau di istilahnya itu reorientasi karya dari pembaruan layanan kepada kalian semua tentang pelayanan pendidikan, tentang pelayanan yang lain. Maka bisa jangan kaget pada waktu masuk di SMP Tarakanita ada banyak tukang atau suara dagdog-dagdog. Nah, itu adalah bagian dari bentuk layanan baru kalian yang besok kalian itu akan SMA-nya pindah di SMP Tarakanita ya, satu komplek. Jadi besok kalian bisa belajar di SMA Tarakanita satu komplek. Nah, maka jangan ragu besok kalian masuk di SMA Tarakanita besok bersama Bapak Ibu yang lain. Di sini sudah tahu nanti Miss Kristanti akan mengajar kalian bahasa Inggris. Ya. Nah, di sini adalah bentuk berkelanjutan dari program itu yang di mana KD-KD di SMP berkelanjutan di di SMA Tarakanita. Sehingga nanti, saya sudah tahu gimana pelajaran di SMP dan SMA semacam itu. Jadi berkelanjutan. Tidak hanya itu saja, anak-anak. Termasuk juga ekstra-ekstra juga nanti akan berkelanjutan di SMA Tarakanita. Jadi kalian jangan ragu. Masuklah di SMA Tarakanita nanti karena program-program di SMP juga berkelanjutan di SMA. Nah, ini yang kami harapkan nanti semua pelayanan-pelayanan nanti ada baru-baru semua tentang tempat, tentang program-program KBM-nya juga akan baru. Nah, nanti di SMA Tarakanita ini mudah-mudahan kalian bisa berkembang lebih bagus di SMA Tarakanita. Ya, bersama Bapak Ibu guru yang lain di SMA Tarakanita ternyata punya SDM yang bagus juga. Ya, sama tempat kita semua SDM juga bagus, di SMA juga bagus. Jadi jangan ragu. Ya. Nah, di sini PJJ nanti ini dengan narasumber Mrs. Kristanti nanti akan menyajikan hal-hal yang baru bersama Mr. Antar. Ya, sekali lagi bahwa tujuan dari ini adalah bentuk dari reorientasi karya yang membuat tentang kemajuan di SMP dan SMA Tarakanita lebih maju bersama. Jadi untuk pelayanan kalian semua, untuk tujuan bersama, untuk perbaiki layanan pendidikan di SMA dan SMP Tarakanita agar lebih maju, lebih berkembang untuk kalian semua. Nah, jadi seperti yang saya share screen juga sebentar ini ya, tujuan di sini sama yang diadakan oleh Yayasan Tarakanita. Nah, ini sudah share screen sudah kelihatan anak-anak ya. Sudah ya. Nah, ini tujuannya di wilayah Jawa Tengah ini ya, mempertahankan kualitas, menghadirkan model baru layanan, model baru untuk layanan apa? Model pembelajaran ya. Itu termasuk ya kualitasnya apa? Kita memberikan sarana yang baru di Jalan Ayan ini untuk SMA. Jadi kita dekat. Besok pindah di Tua, jadi ketemu lagi. Ya, jadi satu saudara lagi di Jalan Ayani 20. Tingkatkan kualitas layanan pendidikan, jelaskan seperti tadi sudah sampaikan. Ya. Jadi ini adalah bentuk layanan Yayasan Tarakanita untuk kalian semua. Selamat belajar bersama Mr. Kristanti dan Mrs. Kristanti dan Mr. Antar. Ya, selamat berjuang, selamat belajar dengan hal yang baru. Terima kasih. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for Mr. Widodo, who has given us a speech about the importance of our orientation. So there will be good things for you, plus good information that we need to have on this special moment. Okay, my class, my students, again, today for our special class, we have a guest teacher, as we have informed previously, Mrs. Kristandi, teacher of senior high school of Magelang. Okay, so she will teach you, she will give you a material, a special material that we have learned so far about procedure, about procedure. But I really hope you will learn more and more about a procedure. Yeah, of course we have learned. But then there will be something new from Mrs. Kristandi. And we are here about an hour, so please use this occasion to learn much from Mrs. Kristandi. So now I will give time much to Mrs. Kristandi. So Mrs. Kristandi, welcome to our class. And here is our students of 9A, 9B, 9C, and 9D. It will be about it will be about 105. So really hope that all students join. Hello, my students. Sorry. Hello, please raise your hand, students who are in 9A. Hello, students. Hello, class 9A. Raise your hand, please. 9A. Okay. Please open your camera. Don't forget to open your camera. Hello. Thank you. Then, hi, students in 9B. Hello. Raise your hand. Okay. Thank you. Always open your camera again and again. Hello, student. Line 9C. Hello. Hi, raise your hand. Which one of you? Show yourself. Open your camera. Okay, hi. Thank you. Hello, student 9D. Yeah, 9D. Hello. Yes. Okay. Open the camera too. Okay. Well, now going back to our special special menu. We learn procedure text with Mrs. Kristandi. Okay. So, Mrs. Kristandi, it's your time. So I will give you your time fully to you until about an hour. Okay, please sit down. Enjoy our class today, and time for you, Mrs. Kristandi.
Thank you very much, Mr. Antar, for letting me join this virtual class. Hello, good morning, everyone. How do you do? Hope you are all fine, just like me. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Cecilia Kristandi. You can call me Miss Chris. I'm an English teacher at Tarakanita Senior High School in Magelang. It's been a great opportunity for me to join this virtual classroom. Thank you very much, Mr. Antar, for inviting me in this English class. it must be very challenging to learn together with great students of Tarakanita Junior High School, Magelang. Well, don't you know, guys, this school has been famous since very long for its English achievements. Was a student of this school of Tarakanita Junior High School, Magelang, when I was at your age. I graduated from this school at 1989. 1989. And after that, I continued my study at Tarakanita Senior High School, Magelang. And so Tarakanita schools have been very familiar throughout my life because I studied in Tarakanita school starting from kindergarten, and then elementary school, junior high school, and finally senior high school. And after I finish my university study, I go back to Tarakanita Senior High School, Magelang. And I'm proud of it. You must be proud too as part of Tarakanita Foundation. Well, today we are going to learn about procedure text. Probably Mr. Antar already started introducing this topic before, and we are going to learn more about this topic. And it is not something strange for us. Procedure text is with us in daily life. So let's just start our discussion today. Let me share my screen. Sudah kelihatan ya? Sudah kelihatan kah? Ya. Ini foto saya bersama siswa-siswa SMA Tarakanita. Waktu belum pandemi. Ini hari-hari terakhir sebelum pandemi kita sempat berfoto-foto bareng. Nah, ini kenangan terakhir sebelum pandemi. Oke, kelas. What is procedure text? Let's start. Before we start, we are going to see what are the basic competencies of studying procedure text. Jadi kalau kita mau belajar procedure text, kita mengerti dulu tujuan kita apa. So, let's read these basic competencies. It is hoped that after we finish studying about procedure text, you will be able to compare the social functions. Kalian akan bisa membedakan fungsi sosial dari teks procedure ini dibandingkan dengan jenis-jenis teks yang lain. Kalian akan mempelajari naratif, deskriptif, and so on. Dan kali ini kita belajar procedure, kalian akan tahu social function-nya untuk apa. Kemudian kalian juga akan tahu structures-nya, bagian-bagian paragrafnya. And then finally the linguistic elements, ciri-ciri kebahasaannya. And then after that, in the keterampilannya, pada bagian performance-nya, kalian akan bisa capturing contextual meaning, akan bisa menangkap maknanya ketika membaca teks procedure. Dan juga tentunya akan bisa menyusun teks procedure. Oke, semoga kita nanti setelah ini akan bisa memahami itu semua di dalam praktek kita sehari-hari. Oke, let's continue. I would like to play a short video for you. Let's see the video. Oh, sorry. Kedengaran enggak? Sudah. Belum kedengeran ya, coba saya ulang.
Okay, hello class, be patient. Yeah, sorry class, be patient. Mrs. Kristanti need to, yeah, need to operate the mixer. Wait for a moment. Yes. Okay, Mrs. Kristanti need to something to prepare first. Yes. Okay. Really hope my class that it will be okay. Learning about procedure, but then there is special moment for our guest speaker to prepare. Yeah. Okay. So sorry. Well, really hope it will run. Okay. So, and don't forget to, okay, to open your camera, my class. There's something
on the side that
new.
the zipper is disconnected from. And we want to
Okay.
cut down as close as
Yeah. Okay. So, Mrs. Kristanti, hello.
Ya,
Are you okay?
yes.
Okay.
Hello and welcome to Guiding Bolt. Today we're going to be fixing a broken zipper that has come off one track. In our case, it's a duffel bag today, but in your case, it might be a backpack or even your pair of jeans. All you'll need for today's fix today is a few minutes of time, a pair of scissors, and a needle and thread. So the first thing we want to do is pull our zipper all the way to the end as far as possible. We're then going to take our scissors and cut in between two of the.
Yes. And that's need to, yeah, to repeat. Okay. Mrs. Kristanti, better to repeat again.
Welcome to Guiding Bolt. Today we're going to be fixing a broken zipper that has come off one track. In our case, it's a duffel bag today, but in your case, it might be a backpack or even your pair of jeans. All you'll need for today's fix today is a few minutes of time, a pair of scissors, and a needle and thread. So the first thing we want to do is pull our zipper all the way to the end as far as possible. We're then going to take our scissors and cut in between two of the prong pieces of the comb on the side that the zipper has disconnected from. And we want to cut down as close as possible to the zipper. So it might be difficult to do. You want to make sure you have nice sharp scissors, but you want to cut just a little slash, just like that. So once we have that snipped, we can go ahead and thread it through just like we were zipping up a coat to get these tracks lined back up. Now, if this happens, where your zipper doesn't actually zip the zip, that could be because your zipper, when it pulled out of the track to begin with, might actually be loose on the back end of it. So, unzip it, take it back out of that track, and you want to gently, on the back butt end of the zipper here, clamp this down lightly with pliers, because it needs that pressure in order to zip the two sides of the track together. And then go ahead and rethread it. And voila! Our zipper is now zipping perfectly. So the final thing we want to do is we want to take our needle and thread, and right above where we made that snip, we want to create sort of a backstop for the zipper so that it doesn't come off of that spot again. So I'm going to quick do that. It doesn't have to be pretty, doesn't necessarily have to be neat. We're just going to keep going around in a circle here enough so when the zipper comes back, it hits the thread and stops. So right in front of that thread, we're just going to keep going, or that snip, we're just going to keep going around in a circle until we have a nice little thread stop for the zipper. After sewing around in a circle a few times, this is what our bag now looks like. We have a stop that will catch our zipper so that it doesn't go back to where we had snipped it to rethread it. And that is how we fix a zipper that has fallen off one side track. I hope this video was helpful, prevents you guys from having to run out to buy an emergency backpack, duffel bag, or pair of jeans. Don't forget to give us a like, subscribe, and we'll see you back here next week.
Wow, that is the video about how to fix a broken zipper in your bags. In English or in Bahasa Indonesia, there are so many procedure text just like the instruction of how to fix broken zipper like that. By the way, what is procedure text? Let's continue with the next slide. What is it, procedure text? Procedure text is a piece of text that gives us instructions for doing something through sequence of action or steps. Jadi procedure text itu adalah teks yang isinya memberikan instruksi atau arahan untuk melakukan serangkaian action, serangkaian kegiatan. Jadi di situ berisi petunjuk-petunjuk melakukan sesuatu. Next. Di mana kita bisa menemukan procedure text? Where can we find them? We can find procedure text in directions. Directions itu petunjuk arah ya. How do I get somewhere? Kalau kita ingin mencapai ke suatu tempat dan kita tidak tahu, kita melihat direction itu termasuk di dalam procedure text. Next, ada pada instructions. Misalkan bagaimana ini tadi ya membetulkan resleting, broken zipper, atau mungkin petunjuk untuk misalkan bagaimana mau mentransfer lewat ATM, itu termasuk di sini, instructions. Next, we can find procedure text in recipes, pada resep masakan. How do I cook something? Next, in rules for games, aturan permainan. Kalau kita main, bagaimana caranya bermain ular tangga, atau kalau di dalam online game itu rules for games, ketika kita mau masuk ke suatu online game itu ada petunjuknya. Next, we can also find in manuals. How do I operate this? Bagaimana kalau kamu beli alat elektronik itu ada manualnya, cara mengoperasikannya itu termasuk di dalam procedure text. And finally in agendas. Agenda termasuk susunan acara, itu susunan kegiatan masuk di dalam procedure text. Well, let's continue. Ini contoh yang direction. Contoh direction, misalkan go 2 blocks, turn on the right, go on 1 block, it's on the left. Ya, contoh procedure text dalam arahan, showing directions. Next, we can also find procedure text in instructions. Bagaimana mentransfer uang dari ATM, insert the ATM card in the ATM machine, enter the personal identification number, and so on. Ini termasuk di dalam instruction. Next, we can also find procedure text in recipe. Biasa ya kalian temukan ini dalam resep masakan. How to make vanilla cupcakes. Ada ingredients, bahan-bahannya. Lalu ada directions, langkah-langkahnya. Next, we can also find procedure text in game rules. Ini permainan Wild Jacks, cara mainnya begini. Next, we can also find in manuals. Petunjuk manual ketika kita beli alat elektronik itu termasuk di dalam procedure text. Terus contoh berikutnya yang agenda. Di rangkaian kegiatannya semacam itu termasuk di dalam procedure text. Next, kita akan lihat generic structures-nya, bagian-bagian paragraf yang menyusun procedure text. There will be 3 paragraphs at least. The first paragraph is called goal or aim. Ini biasanya berupa judul ya. Meskipun nanti di paragraf 1 itu ada mungkin pengantar bagaimana cara membetulkan resleting yang rusak. Jadi ada kata pengantarnya di situ boleh, tapi langsung di judul boleh. Goal or aim itu bagian penting dari procedure text. And then after that, in the next paragraph is called materials or equipments. Di situ akan menyebutkan bahan serta alat yang digunakan. And then finally, in the last paragraph is called steps or methods. Langkah-langkah atau metode untuk mengerjakannya. Next, after we know the generic structures, let's see the linguistic feature, ciri kebahasaannya. Ciri text procedure yang pertama adalah using imperative sentence pattern, menggunakan kalimat imperatif, kalimat command, kalimat seru. For example, cut, do, walk, and so on. Kalimatnya berupa perintah. Next, the use of action verbs such as turn, peel, fry, mix, and so on. Kata kerja action. Next, using connective conjunction seperti then, while, finally, begitu ya. Next, using adverbial of sequence using temporal conjunction pakai first, third, the last. Dan yang terakhir menggunakan simple present tense. Kalian ngerti ya simple present tense yang kayak apa? Di kelas 7 sudah dibahas tuntas simple present tense ini. By the way, it is not bad if we go deeper with each of these language features. Let's see one by one. Kita akan lanjut dengan mengupas satu persatu ciri kebahasaan dari procedure text. Let's see the first. Before, let's see the example. Contoh procedure text bagaimana memasukkan SIM card dalam cell phone di situ ya. Cell phone is a modern communication device which contains one bla 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 bla. Jadi di paragraf 1 di situ menjelaskan bagaimana cell phone itu kalau harus diganti SIM card-nya, lalu langkah-langkahnya first of all, after that, next, then, finally. Contoh yang lain, misalkan yang resep masakan how to make milk tea. Disebutkan bahannya. Lalu alatnya. Setelah itu langkah-langkahnya. Kita ambil 2 contoh ini ya untuk membahas procedure text. Lalu kita akan amati ciri kebahasaannya satu persatu. Kita akan lihat apa itu imperatives. Imperatives atau kalimat seru itu apa.
Good morning, everyone. What is actually instruction verb? or imperative verb. Let's
Apakah terdengar?
Good morning, everyone. What is actually instruction verb or imperative verb? Let's find out. What are instruction verbs? Instruction verbs are also called imperative verbs. It is a bossy verb. It makes the sentence bossy. It gives order or commands. Now, please be reminded that instruction verbs are also known as imperative verbs, and there are two kinds of imperative verbs or instruction verbs. One of them is the so-called command, and the other one is request. Now, our main focus is more on the command one, the bossy verb, so to say. So, for example, do this, put this. The bossy verb or the instruction verb is called do and put here. So it gives direct instruction. It's like ordering you to do something. While the other type of instruction verbs or imperative verb is the so-called request. So this is the one that is polite. We call it the polite verb because we use polite words such as please and kindly. So for example, please do this for me. Please take this one. Please open the door. Kindly open the door. But I just want to emphasize a little bit on the request side because some of us makes mistakes on the usage of please and kindly. Bear in mind that you cannot use please and kindly together in one sentence. Use the boss, please open the door, kindly together in one sentence. Use them one by one. Use either of them. So for example, if you say, please kindly open the door for me, that is really incorrect because you use both please and kindly together. But rather you can say, please open the door for me, or you can say, kindly open the door for me. So please choose either one of them and never put them together in one sentence. But as I said, our main focus is on the command one, the bossy one, okay? Let's find out. Check these sentences. I want you to think while you're reading the sentences and identify the bossy verb or the instruction verb or the command, so to say. Mix the flour and eggs together. Get my phone. Turn off the lights. Do your homework. Now, if I put here a full stop for using commands and request, we can actually put either full stop or exclamation point to end your sentence. So both are acceptable. But as what I said, I want you to think and find the verbs here, the bossy verbs. Okay? Find the instruction verbs. Your clue, they should be sounding as bossy ones. Good job. Mix the flour and eggs together. So the bossy verb or the instruction verb is mixed. Get my phone, get. Turn off the lights, turn off. Do your homework, do. So normally they are found at the beginning of the sentence. Now because you are putting them at the beginning, you normally capitalize them also. By the way, let me emphasize on the third sentence. The third bossy verb is turn off. Why not turn? Because if you say turn, the meaning is changed. But when you say turn off, the meaning is different. So you need to emphasize on the meaning as well. Okay? Next, try this. Don't go there. See, I use exclamation point here. There's a beehive. Never play with fire. Pour the cooking oil now. So I want you to spend your time and find the bossy verbs or the commands or the instruction verbs. So I'm repeating those terms so that you will be familiar with them, okay? But don't be confused with it, okay? So I think that's enough. Let's find out the instruction verbs. Okay, let's see if your answers are right. Okay, so here you go. Don't go there. It's don't go. Don't put go only. So remember, it's very important that don't go. Okay, the meaning means you are not allowed to go. Never play. Never play is the bossy verb, and poor for this. So as you see, there's a negative word don't and never. Put them also, okay? So don't forget that. I hope this clarifies the lesson about instruction verbs, imperatives, or commands. Don't try to mix them up. Just be very careful with the terms used by your teacher, okay? I hope it explains the lesson. Thank you, everyone. I hope you had a great day.
Kita lihat sekarang apa itu action verbs. Kalau tadi sudah imperatives. Imperatives itu materi kelas
Today we are going to
8
talk
kayaknya
about
ya. Sekarang
action
action
verbs, which
verbs.
sounds exciting because it is exciting. Well, first things first. What is an action verb? What is an action verb? The truth is, in order to understand what an action verb is, you have to understand what a noun is. Remember, a noun is a person, place, or thing. A person like a teacher, a place like a gas station, or a thing like an alarm clock. If it's a person, place, or thing, it's a noun. Okay, so what is an action verb? Well, action verbs are words that tell you what nouns do. Oh, it's so cool. We'll say it again. Action verbs are words that tell you what nouns do. And we'll give you some examples. Alright, now we're going to look at some action verbs for the nouns we just saw. Remember, action words are words that tell you what nouns do. So our first one, what do teachers do? What does this teacher do? Yeah, he teaches. Teaches is a good action verb. It's what this noun does, what this teacher does. What else does this teacher do? This teacher helps. Yeah. Alright, on to the gas station. What does a gas station do? Well, a gas station sells, doesn't it? It sells gasoline and other things. What else does a gas station do? What's another action verb for a gas station? Well, a gas station fuels. The gas station fuels your car. Fuels is an action verb. Great, let's try the alarm clock. What does an alarm clock do? What are some action verbs that describe what an alarm clock does? Well, an alarm clock ticks, doesn't it? Tick, 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 tick. That's one action verb for an alarm clock. Another action verb, let me give you a hint. This is what an alarm clock does when you need to wake up. What does an alarm clock do when you need to wake up? It rings. Yeah, an action verb is rings. Action verbs describe what nouns do. A teacher teaches and helps. A gas station sells and fuels. And an alarm clock ticks and rings. Let's think of some more real-life examples of action verbs. Awesome. Here's a picture of a rat. Pretty cute for a rat. Most people think mice are cute. Mice are cute too. Rats can be cute, just so you understand. Now, what does this rat do in the picture? What is the action verb? What does this rat do? Yeah, this rat eats. Great job. Eats is the action verb. It's describing what this noun does. What does this rat do? This rat eats. Eats is the action verb. Let's look at this picture. What does this dog do in the picture? What does this dog do? What's the action verb? Yeah, this dog runs. The action verb for this picture is runs. This dog runs. Cool. Let's look at this one. What does this lady do in the picture? What does this lady do? What is the action verb? Uh-huh. This lady reads. Reads is the action verb. Good job. Wow, look at this. What does this man do in the picture? What's the action verb? What does this man do? Aha, yeah. This man swims. Swims is the action verb. Awesome. Action verbs are words that tell us what nouns do. All right, you're ready. You're ready. You might not feel like it. You're ready. You know this action verb stuff. You're doing a great job. Let's play the action verb game. Yes. Woo! Okay, so here's how we play the action verb game. We're going to show you a sentence, and you tell us which word you think is the action verb. Let's get started. Okay, here's our first one. The little girl sang. The little girl sang. Which word is the action verb? Yeah, sang. Sang is the action verb because it tells us what the noun does. Good job. Let's try this one. He speaks to his mother. He speaks to his mother. Which word is the action verb? Aha. Speaks. Speaks is the action verb. It's the word that tells us what the noun does. The noun, he speaks. Speaks is the action verb. Good job. Okay, let's look at this one now. They grow flowers. They grow flowers. Which word is the action verb? You've got the hang of this. Awesome. Grow. Grow is the action verb. It's the word that tells us what the noun does. Good job. Okay, the last one. The kids watch Homeschool Pop. This is a cool one. I don't know. The kids watch Homeschool Pop. Which word is the action verb? Yeah, watch is the action verb. To new adventures, we fly. Fly is an action verb. It's what I do. Oh, what do you do? What are some action verbs that can describe what you're doing? Oh my goodness, do you run? Do you read? Do you eat? Do you sleep? Do you fly like an eagle? What do you do? Action verbs tell us what we do. They say what nouns do. And it's exciting and it's fun. It's full of action. And we hope you learned a lot. Hope to see you next time. Thanks.
Sekarang kita akan lihat time sequence conjunction, kata sambung yang menunjukkan urutan. Time sequence conjunction. Yuk kita lihat. Lanjut ke simple present tense. Ini materi awal kalau kita belajar bahasa Inggris biasanya diajari ini, simple present tense. Oh, sorry. Kita lihat simple present tense sekilas.
GoEnglish.tv. The present simple. When do we use the present simple? 1.
To describe present truths.
I have black hair.
Julia works in a supermarket.
Andrew is a fireman.
2.
Repeated actions and habits.
My girlfriend and I go shopping every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday is a repeated action.
James reads the newspaper every morning.
If you do something every morning, it's a habit or a repeated action.
The children walk to school every morning.
Three.
Something that is always true.
Sharks are dangerous.
Egypt has lots of pyramids.
The sun sets in the west. Four.
A fixed future event.
The train arrives at 1 p.m.
The rocket launches next week.
The show starts in 10 minutes.
Jadi itu tadi kita mengulang materi tentang apa itu imperatives, lalu time connectors, lalu tentang simple present. Nah, sekarang kita mau kembali ke procedure text tadi. Di awal kita tadi mempelajari bahwa procedure text itu paragrafnya kan terdiri dari goal atau title-nya, kemudian ada equipment atau materialnya, kemudian steps. Nah, sekarang kita coba. Based on these pictures, try to compose a procedure text by giving instructions for each picture. Jadi pada gambar satu misalkan, in the first picture, kira-kira itu kan di bagian menyiapkan bahan dan alat ya. Kalian akan membuat kalimat apa untuk itu? Siapkan bahan berupa, lalu pada gambar kedua, sudah mulai mencampur-campur bahan, lalu yang ketiga, memasukkan telur, kemudian yang keempat menuang susu, kemudian nomor 5 mencampur, mengaduk bahan, lalu yang terakhir di situ menambahkan butter, di situ butter, mentega. Oke, sekarang in your writing books, please try to write 6 sentences to instruct everyone how to make ice cream. Sudah diberikan 6 langkah. Coba kalian in 5 minutes, 5 menit saja, buatlah 5 kalimat untuk menunjukkan instruksi. Oke, ya, 5 menit dari sekarang, create 5 sentences to instruct how to make ice cream based on that pictures. Go now. Nanti saya akan menunjuk beberapa siswa untuk membantu menjawab di masing-masing gambar. Sekarang siapkan sendiri dulu. Mr. Antar, please help us show the names of your students to represent answering for each pictures.
Yeah, okay, Mrs. Kristanti, thank you so much. You have given us a clear material about learning procedure text. Okay, so because Mrs. Kristanti asked you, my class, to appoint you. Okay, I need to appoint. I guess there will be hello from 9A. Oh, 9A. Clara, are you here? 9A. Hello, Clara?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Clara.
Okay, Clara. I guess you have a turn. Coba nanti share your ideas, share your answer. Coba nanti jawab ya. Okay. From 9B. Okay, 9B. Ellen, where are you, Ellen? Hello?
Yeah.
Ellen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you share, Ellen? Okay.
Yes.
Coba nanti share jawaban kamu ya. Okay. Then from 9C. Okay, 9C. Well, are you here? Valencia? Valen? Hello, Valen? Are you joining with us? Valencia? No, Valencia?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, you are here. Okay, nanti jawab ya. Okay, please answer. Valencia from 9C. And then 9D. Stephanie, hello, Stephanie, where are you? 9D? Hello, Fanny? Stephanie, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you ready, right? Okay, say your
Yes.
answer too. Okay, Mrs. Sandy, I think that I have a point for of us.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Antar, for showing me your best students. So, Clara, would you please choose one picture to give instructions? Clara, you will choose picture number what?
From the first one, or?
Okay, first picture. Construct your instruction.
First picture, the instruction is prepare the ingredients and the equipment.
Prepare the ingredients and
the equipment.
And the equipments. Okay, better for you if to mention what material are. Yeah, prepare the material such as milk, butter, and so on. Begitu ya, Clara. Jadi betul kalimatmu. Prepare the materials and equipments such as disebut. Okay, next. Thank you, Clara. The next is Ellen. Ellen, will you please choose one picture to give the instruction?
Yang ketiga.
Gambar berapa?
3.
Oke, gambar 3. Silahkan.
Break the egg and put it in a bowl.
Break the egg and put it in the bowl. Betul sekali. Thank you, Ellen. Berikutnya Valencia. Valencia memilih gambar berapa?
5.
Oke. Next. Go on.
Mix the ingredient with a mixer until smooth.
Mix the ingredients with mixer until smooth. Betul sekali. Terima kasih Valencia. Terus berikutnya Stephanie. Stephanie memilih gambar berapa?
Number 4.
Number 4. What is your instruction?
Pour the milk
Pour the milk into kemeja.
into the bowl.
Into the bowl. Betul sekali. Pour the milk into the bowl. Dari keempat siswa yang menjawab dan men-sharingkan jawabannya ini tadi, semuanya betul ya. Pakai instruction itu tanpa subjek, langsung menyebutkan misalkan prepare, lalu break, lalu pour, lalu mix, langsung menyebut kata kerja actionnya ya, tanpa menyebut subjeknya. Betul sekali. Oke students, sekarang kita mau main-main ya. Kalian pakai gadget kalian, masuklah ke Kahoot, kahoot.it, lalu kita coba main.
Yeah, class, Mrs. Krisanti invite you to join in playing this game in Kahoot. Yeah, please join in Kahoot, and it will be about how many minutes, Miss Krisanti?
Saya akan pandu, jadi bareng ini nanti. Nanti yang 3 terbaik akan mendapat hadiah khusus dari SMA Tarakanita.
Okay, and there will be a prize, special prize from Tarakanita Senior High School. Okay, yep. So let's enjoy the game. Class, join in Kahoot, I guess.
Sebentar ya, saya share linknya.
Ready? Just moment. Make sure you join in Kahoot. Sudah pada bergabung ya? Kita bermain sebentar.
Bentar saya share linknya.
Sudah pada bergabung ya Bu ya? So, please join in Kahoot, okay, kelas.
Langsung kodenya di situ.
Ya.
Silahkan gabung dengan kode itu.
Oke.
Kalian nggak bisa masuk ya, tunggu ya.
Halo.
Itu 8712603. Kahoot IT, kahoot.it, lalu masuk ke game PIN-nya 8712603. Bisa nggak?
Okay. Can you join? Hello, Alan? Can you join?
Baru loading, Mister.
Okay.
Loading, oke, ditunggu.
Loading, ya.
Sudah ada yang gabung itu Melia, Devin, sudah.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you repeat the PIN code again?
Oh, the PIN code, Mrs. Santi.
871 871 2603 871 2603 871 2603.
Yeah, as soon as possible, please join. There will be a
Sudah
special
25,
gift,
26 siswa bergabung,
Okay.
27.
27. Okay. Right. There will be a special gift for you. Ada hadiah yang menarik kayaknya ya, Bu Kris.
Ya, ada 3 paket hadiah untuk
Oke,
3
ada 3 paket.
top
Ya.
scorer.
Hey, yep. As soon as possible, join. Okay.
Miss Grace, maaf ini share screen-nya masih yang PPT tadi.
Oh ya. Oke. Screen-nya, iya. Mrs. Krisanti, ya. Share screen, please. Oke. Ya, sudah? Oke. Yap. Oke.
Kita mulai sekarang. Siap ya? 3, 2, 1, go.
Yap.
Jawabannya adalah Phil. Top scorernya Kesia Diksita untuk soal nomor 1. Next.
Ya, Kesia.
Itu gambar sedang ngapain? Jawabannya adalah yang pink itu ya, great. Masih Kezia Dixita leading the game. Next. The answer is yellow card ya. Who is the scorer? Still Kezia Dixita. Yuk kejar yang lain, cepet-cepetan. Jawabnya adalah slice. Masih Kezia Dixita. Next. Jawabannya adalah break. Masih Kezia. Urutan 2 dan 3-nya berubah, urutan 1-nya belum berubah. Jawabannya adalah scramble. Next. The answer is stir, aduk. Next. The answer is fry. Who is the scorer? Still Kezia. The answer is peel, kupas. Next. Masih Kezia memimpin ya. Jawabnya adalah bake. Masih Kezia, disusul Clara. Next. Jawabnya adalah chop. Masih Kezia. Lanjut. tinggal dikit lagi pertanyaannya. Jawabnya adalah steam, dikukus. Next. Wow, sekarang sudah Raya yang memimpin. Steam. Masih Raya memimpin. Boil, rebus. Masih Raya, bertahan. Pour, still. Raya dan Clara di atas. Tinggal dikit lagi. Blend. Masih Raya memimpin. Nomor 17 sekarang tinggal 2 lagi. Jawabannya adalah Rose. Masih Raya. Nomor 18, tinggal 1 lagi setelah ini. Jawabnya adalah grain. Masih Raya memimpin. And the last question. The answer is whisk. And who is the top scorer? Jadi pemenangnya untuk juara 1 Raya, juara 2 Clara, juara 3 Kezia. Congratulations to all of you. And I've already prepared the gifts, special gifts from Tarakanta Senior High School like this. I have 3 packages. You can take this special gift with Mr. Antar later when you go to school. You can get the gifts. Okay, students, that is all our material today. I hope you can catch what we discussed today, and I hope you also enjoy learning with me today. Thank you very much for joining. Time is given back to Mr. Antar.
Well, thank you so much to Mrs. Kristanti, who have given us much about procedure text. Okay, give applause for Mrs. Kristandi. Okay, my students, anyway, congratulations to the three of us who has, okay, who has won this Kahoot, yeah. Okay, this Kahoot games, and the present will be, yeah, will be for you, and three of you are from 9A. So thank you, and okay, class, we are going to come to the closing part for our class today. Once again, we have learned so much about procedure text with Mrs. Kristandi. How interesting, right? Yeah. So we learned too much, yeah, learned too much about procedure, and we know that procedure is very important in our life. Yeah, learning procedure, learning procedure is very important for our life. And yeah, it is also interesting doing in a game and joining in a game. That will one positive thing from Mrs. Kristandi. She will teach you well when you join to Tarakanita Senior High School in the next day, in the future, next year, hopefully. Okay, class, because it is, yeah, it is 5 from 11. Okay, so we are going to close our class today. And by the way, once again, Mr. Kristandi, thank you so much for joining with us in our special program. And thank you for everyone who helped us, okay, our crew, our multimedia team, and also the teachers too, who will have joined with us. Tadi saya lihat Bu Yohana bergabung dengan kita. Thank you, Bu Yo. And thank you, Pak Widodo, and also all of you, my dear residents. Okay, at the end of this class, once again, thank you. And we want to continue our class next day. And we really hope what we learned today is so useful for our life now and also in the coming days. So much. Again, my class, thank you. And okay, open your camera, and we are going to close. We open your camera and also your speaker, all of you. Hello, my class. Yes. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, goodbye. And once again, let's greet to all of us. Okay, kita akhiri dengan salam kebanggaan kita. Okay, my class, thank you for today, and keep in our spirit. Okay. Tarakanita, salam Tarakanita. Satu hati, satu semangat, Tarakanita. Yes, once again. Okay, salam Tarakanita. Satu hati, satu semangat, Tarakanita. Yes, thank you so much, and bye-bye my class, my students. Okay, Bu Chris, terima kasih, and all the crew. You may continue to the next class. Okay, you may have a break, istirahat, dan join the next class. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, welcome.